You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
I'm Smiley the dog. I am a mutt. I'm Smiley the dog. I'm super smiley. I have a cat, 2 sweets, the travel kitty. I have a big girlfriend, Angel's really pretty. I have a pony, we share a big horse. We have a big yard, yeah, we have to, of course. I have a pool. In the summer I stay cool. To a fountain, live in the mountain, live high on the hog. Need to be a spokes dog. I'm Smiley the dog. I am a mutt. I'm Smiley the dog. I'm super smiley.
Woof and Super Smiles. Welcome to a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio, the largest pet radio network in the world. I'm Megan Blake, the pet lifestyle coach, here with my possum sidekick, Super Smiley, the ambassador of kindness for the Animal Film Festival. As the pet lifestyle coach, I travel the country with Smiley, helping people adopt the right pet for their lifestyle and then help train them so they keep that pet forever. And here, on a Super Smiley adventure, we explore adventures where animals lead. They can be journeys for animal advocacy, for adventure and fun, and they almost always lead to paths of inner discovery and greater bonding with our pets. So what can be a better adventure than going to the CW Network's World Dog Awards, hosted by George Lopez? At the World Dog Awards, dogs from all walks of life will be honored, from Best in Film to Best in TV, from Hot Dog to Underdog, to the World Dog Awards Dog of the Year. And of course, when there are dogs, they're going to be dog-loving celebrities out to shine their spotlight on these four-legged stars. Coming up, we're talking with Twilight Films' Nikki Reed, with Melissa Perlman from ABC's Baby Daddy, Lance Bass from NSYNC, Shark Tank's Robert Herjavec, Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll's Elaine Hendricks, Justin Silver from Dogs in the City, Disney's G. Hernelius, Mark Feuerstein from Royal Pains, the Property Brothers Drew and Jonathan Scott, Gossip Girl's Kevin Zegers, and a lot more, all in one show right here. And the best part is that just about all of them have their dogs with them. We're here shouting it out for service dogs, dogs with a mission, funny dogs, working dogs, and a cat. The red carpet is about to start, and there's an icon leading the pack. Here we go. The red carpet has started, and of course, leading the pack is iconic Lassie. Hi, sweet baby. Oh, can she speak?
Sure.
I love that. I love that. And you're presenting tonight, aren't you, sweet baby? Amy, you're her person tonight. Now, is Lassie excited about this? What is she telling us?
She's excited to be here tonight. She's having a great time seeing all the other everyday hero dogs that are here that are going to be celebrated this evening, and people who have their dogs with them as their companions, and of course to see the other celebrity dogs and to be on stage presenting. She's presenting the K911 Award this evening to celebrate the superhero and an everyday dog.
I love that, and my show is called A Super Smiley Adventure, and my dog is a superhero for kindness, so this is totally rockin'. I love it. Now, we know that Lassie is an icon. Her essence has been around for decades. What makes a Lassie dog? Why is this beautiful Lassie here? Why was she chosen?
Well, for 75 years, Lassie has been saving the day and winning hearts. And so it's all about the temperament and their ability to go in and make people feel comfortable and safe. And I think she embodies all of that, as the entire lineage has done. She's the first four-legged ambassador right now for 2 charities, Save the Children,
yes,
for their Get Ready, Get Safe initiative, and she goes and visits children in different cities, and then also for Best Friends Animal Society for their Save Them All campaign.
Oh, and we love Best Friends. Smiley and I work at Best Friends quite a bit.
Well,
we
promote the pet adoption, but one thing that's really important for people to know is that, yes, Lassie is a collie, and there are beautiful dogs. There's some beautiful purebreds here, but 25% of dogs in shelters are purebreds. So
That's true.
If you have your heart set on a specific breed, you can still rescue one and save a life and get what you were really looking for.
Amy, that is the most amazing message that you just gave us. Thank you so much.
Lassie's message.
Lassie, baby, thank you for giving us that message of pet adoption. And you are so welcome. Thank you for joining us on a Super Smiley adventure. And thank you, Amy.
Thank you for having us.
I am here with Mark Feuerstein.
Hi.
And we're here on Pet Life Radio. Hey there.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. And you're on Royal Pains now?
I am on Royal Pains.
And you were on West Wing, right?
I was on the West Wing.
West Wing. Was that like one of the best shows?
It was
second to Royal Pains, of course.
It was an amazing job. I got to do one of those crazy walk and talks with Alice and Janney,
I know,
where you're jumping on like a funhouse wheel and you hope you get off with all your lines correct.
Right, and Allison Janney can deliver dialogue faster than any human on the planet.
Correct.
Do you agree with that?
She's just she's brilliant in every way.
Amazing.
Comedy, drama, on her show Mom. every movie she's ever done. She's been brilliant. American Beauty, she was like...
Absolutely, and we feel
Love
the same.
her.
We feel the same way about you. You are just
Thank you.
brilliant with all the
Thank
characters
you
that you
so
play.
much.
And tonight we are here for the World's Dog Awards. So what
Yes.
do you think about this tonight?
I am very honored to be here. Screw the Golden Globes and the Oscars. I don't need them.
We need the
I'm at the
dogs.
World Dog
Yeah,
Awards,
me
honey.
too.
This is where it's at. I
Absolutely.
mean, these dogs, they are truly in the moment. They're not fabricating any performance. They're not coming up with some limp or some
They're not
tick.
worried about their hair.
They're not worried about that. They're just dogs, being dogs. And that's what we're celebrating here tonight. And I get to present with one of the greatest dogs of all time, Lassie.
You're one of the first presenters, right?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I met Lassie. She led the pack. She led the pack down the green
I
carpet.
am
Is that the coolest?
I am so honored to be presenting with Lassie. I love her. I've loved her for all 60 years of her amazing career.
I agree with you. And do you have any dogs at home?
We have 2 rescues from the South Central
I
Pound.
love that. Bless you for that.
Harry and Millie, and I love them dearly. I take very good care of them. We take them to Chateau Marmot for a massage or a pedicure. We take them to Runyon Canyon for doggy yoga. And I just love walking them every morning. It's my meditation.
Yes.
I walk around the block and I am back in my body. I am grounded. I am here.
Right. I love that. Now, I believe animals are healers and teachers, and you pretty much just covered it. But if you could say 2 things that your dogs have taught you, what would that be?
My dogs have taught me compassion.
Yes.
And my dogs have taught me that all of the craziness of Hollywood and life and all of the markers of success and status and the BS that we all get caught up in don't really matter that much when you look at a dog who just wants to get outside and play and poop and walk and pet it. And when I pet Harry and he just knocks me again to pet him some more, I realize that all we really need is love, and that's all that matters in this lifetime.
I love that, Mark. You could not have said it better. Thank you so much for joining us on Pet Life Radio. And have a great time with Lassie on stage tonight.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Elaine Hendricks at the World Dog Awards, and we're on the green carpet with, who is this you have with you?
This is Ellie. This is my little girl, my soulmate.
I love Ellie. She's so sweet. And I love
you.
you said soulmates. Tell us why dogs can be our soulmates.
Oh God, it really boils down to unconditional love. That's what people think about when they think about dogs, and it couldn't be more true. I mean, they really do. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you smell like, what you've done. They're there for you, and
they do connect on a soul spirit level. Do you agree with that?
Yes, absolutely. Science is now proving that dogs have the cognition of 4-year-old children.
Yes.
So to think of them as anything other than that is really just sinful, really.
Absolutely. I love that you use the word sinful, because I do that in my own mind. It is a sin to not honor these beautiful creatures that have been given to us to caretake. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Especially we're the ones responsible for them.
Right,
We
there you
domesticated
go.
them,
Absolutely.
so we owe them big time. And what happens to them is the ultimate tragedy, because they don't have voices.
Right.
So we have to be their voices. We have to be their caretakers.
And Elaine, I love that you are such a huge voice for these animals with the Pet Matchmaker. Elaine Hendricks is the Pet Matchmaker. Tell all our listeners about that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I got a really great media blog site called
That is great. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. ThePetMatchmaker.com. We have a lot of programs that we're expanding this year, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you for bringing it up.
And I really encourage everyone to go to ThePetMatchmaker.com, because it is so beautiful, and there's so many animals, and there's Elaine there with her videos and all of her helpers, and it's wonderful. And Elaine, one of your films that you executive produced last year was in mine and Smiley's Kindness Film Festival. And so we loved having your work there.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Yeah, the Happily Ever After series.
That's right,
Yes.
That's right. I love that. And Elaine, I believe that animals are also healers. Do you believe that? What do you think about animals being healers?
Oh, absolutely. They, again, science, there's so many people. The reason I bring up scientifically is because people need sometimes that, stamp of official
It's real.
proof, that it's real. But they reduce our stress.
Yes.
They get us out and get active so we can get healthy with them.
Right.
They just generally raise people's happiness levels.
I love that you said it too, because I always say they raise our happy chemicals. You and I are, it's just so much the same.
Yes.
Absolutely. I love that. And Elaine, one of the first posts that I saw on Facebook last year, way in 2014, was you posting that you'd already gotten your first acting job in 2014. It was immediate. So tell us, what did you work on in 2014 so we can look for you coming up?
Yeah.
What's coming up?
Thank you. I am in the new series series on FX called Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll with Dennis Leary and John Corbett and a whole slew of. I mean, we're kicking ass, and it's awesome.
Very cool. We'll be looking for you on that, Elaine. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us on a Super Smiley adventure.
Super Smiley adventure! Woohoo!
Thank you.
Thanks, Megan.
And we have Lance Bass of In Sync on Pet Life Radio. Welcome.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
Now tell us who you have here in your arms.
This is Lily. She's, I think, a 4-year-old rescue dog. We've had her for a little over 3 years now.
And I think rescues are awesome. What do you think about that?
Amazing. I've had rescues my whole entire life. I have 3 at home right now. And, and we get rescued dogs rescued every other month. We work with this amazing place on Ventura Boulevard called Lucky Puppy.
I know Lucky Puppy. Yes,
the
I
best.
love them.
I know, which we're trying to save. The landlord's trying to close them down.
Oh my goodness!
But
and they get a lot of small dogs
They
there, right?
do.
So let's let big shout out to Lucky Puppy.
Exactly,
right?
and they don't cage them or anything, and it's
Right.
so great. So we take some of the dogs home with us, and we try to get them rescued through my radio show. And so far, we're up to about 9 dogs in the last year.
Wow, I love that. Well, bless you for that. And did I hear you say something about she was a bait dog?
She was.
Tell us about her history.
Yes.
Say her name again.
This is Lily.
Lily,
Yeah,
baby.
and
Tell us
she,
about Lily.
She came from a pit bull fighting ring, and
Oh my gosh.
and I hate that because pit bulls get such a bad rap because of
They do.
what humans do to them.
They do.
And so she was a bait dog, and to rile them up for their fights, and so we rescued her from that, and a little of that personality comes out. Sometimes she thinks she's back at the ring, and she'll get a little crazy when she's wrestling you, but now she's very happy.
Well, I'm so happy that she survived because she's a little dog, and often those dogs don't survive. So we really want to do a big shout out also to Best Friends and HSUS, who's helping to stop the fighting and everything. And so I believe animals are healers and teachers. What has Lily
Oh my
taught
gosh,
you?
are you kidding me? Just unconditional love. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what these dogs are. I mean, they extend your life, and I mean, and it really does, and that's a scientific fact. It's they really do. They make you just so happy, and that they can really teach you unconditional love.
Right, they extend our lives, and they also make the life that's here better.
Oh,
So that's
no
like a
doubt.
win-win-win, right?
Exactly. It's your true best friend.
So if Lily wanted to say something to us, what would she tell me?
Oh my gosh, she's probably going to say, I'm so nervous right now because I've never been to an award show. She has no idea how to read a teleprompter for tonight.
Is she presenting tonight?
We're presenting tonight, yes.
Tell us what.
We don't know what we're presenting. I have no idea.
Well, that's why they have teleprompters.
Exactly. So I'll find out in about 5 seconds.
I love that, Lance. Thank you for talking to us on Pet Life
Thank you
Radio.
very
Good
much.
luck to you,
All
Lily.
right.
And we're here on the green carpet with Gwen, Dill, and Beatrice. And Beatrice is the dog star of Modern Family. Hi, Gwen.
Hello.
Hey, little Beatrice. She's over here. She's licking the microphone. So, Gwen, we love Beatrice. She's so charming. And I remember a story you told about how you met her, how you found her. Could you tell us about Beatrice's history?
Yeah, well, when she was casted for the role on Modern Family, she was just really, really young, and they wanted something really well-trained, and the creator said, I only want to see well-trained dogs. I said, but I got the cutest dog in the world. And when I brought her in, he said, she doesn't have any training yet? I said, no. And he goes, oh, you know what? You were right. And he fell in love and had to cast her for the role.
Sometimes they just have that it factor, is that right?
They do, absolutely.
So what is the easiest thing about working with a dog on set, and what's the hardest thing?
Oh, goodness. Well, it is really hard when they have to go to all the actors and they have to act like they're part of the family.
Right.
So it does take some time for us to teach them how to be just natural on set.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Because they have to have a chemistry just like they sleep with that person 8 hours a night, everything.
They do.
And I know that you're the dog trainer, so you're the teacher, but I also believe that animals teach us. What have you learned from working with your pets?
I learn every day. That's one thing I
yes.
say in my business is that if I ever think I stopped learning, I need to get out.
Right.
Absolutely.
We all
Yes,
do.
yeah.
I love that. Well, has Beatrice taught you anything specific, a life lesson, something that you could share with us? Something that Beatrice would want to share with us as a dog?
Well, I can tell you she's so clowny, and she's so lighthearted. So whenever I see her just rolling around and playing, sometimes when I'm really stressed out and she's in the office just having a good old time, it makes me stop and think, hey, maybe I need to stop and smell the roses and play with the bone for a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Pet Life Radio on a Super Smiley adventure.
Yeah.
Bye, Miss Beatrice.
And let's root for her. She's up for TV. She's up for the award for TV's favorite dog. So
good luck, Miss Beatrice.
Yes,
you
thank
go out
you.
there and break a leg. Good girl.
Coming up, we have more celebrities out to shine their light on the dogs here at the World Dog Awards. And we're going to meet more of the dog nominees and hear their stories. Smiley, can you wait? Good boy.
Sit, Stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
I'm Smiley the dog. I'm Super Smiley. Let's rock!
Pet Life Radio, the #1 pet radio network on the planet, joins forces with iHeartRadio to put the power of your pets in your pocket. Awesome! Download the iHeartRadio app and rock Pet Life Radio on your phone, on your tablet, on your Xbox, in your car. Pet talk, pet tunes, and fun pet times. Pet Life Radio and iHeartRadio. Positively Possum.
If you're interested in monkeys, here's your opportunity for an unforgettable hands-on experience. Join our awesome volunteer program at International Primate Rescue in South Africa for your daily dose of interaction with the sanctuary's wide variety of mischievous monkeys. This is your chance to monkey around and make a difference to our rescued primates. Like the International Primate Rescue Facebook page or book your visit today at iprescue.org. That's www.iprescue.org.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
And we're back on a Super Smiley adventure. I'm Megan Blake, and Super Smiley and I are here in Los Angeles at the World Dog Awards on the red carpet. Actually, as you heard, it's the green carpet, green for the doggies. And did I mention that it is pouring down rain? Welcome to sunny California. I mean, it is raining cats and dogs, and we're outside. We are under a huge tent, so we're sheltered from the rain, but we're standing in water. Water that is flowing down the green carpet, but it is all good because we are here at the World Dog Awards. And coming up, I see Shark Tank's Robert Herjavec, Kevin Ziegler from Gossip Girls, Melissa Perlman from ABC's Baby Daddy, and lots of dog nominees, including the dog star from Annie, the gorgeous dog from Disney's Dog with a Blog, and the reason we're here, the nominees are walking the green carpet, including Tillman the skateboarding dog. And here we go.
Drew and Jonathan Scott, may I talk with you? I'm Megan. I know.
Oh, give you the puddle. Isn't there a gentleman to put his jacket down here?
If you are true.
Absolutely. Let me let everyone know who we're with. Drew and Jonathan Scott from HGTV's The Property Brothers. Hey, guys.
Howdy. I would like you to intro us every time, but more importantly,
I'd love to.
This is Gracie and this is Stewie. They're the VIPs tonight.
Absolutely. So tell us about Gracie and Stewie. These are two cute little doggies.
They're both Jonathan's dogs. Gracie's 7.5 years old. Stewie's 5.5. I think I just stepped in the puddle.
It's a little embarrassing because they overdressed. They thought it was a black tie event, so they're both wearing their tuxedos.
But you know what? No. Celebrities on the red carpet or the green carpet can wear whatever you want. This is LA, right?
That's true.
Right. So tell us what Gracie and Stewie. What,
I'm Jonathan.
That's right. I know.
We get mixed up
you do.
all the time.
I'm sure you two get mixed up as well. Yeah. So I believe animals are healers and teachers. What have you learned from your doggies?
Absolutely. I don't watch much TV because they're more entertaining.
They 100%.
Jonathan has learned from Stewie, don't think about it, just do it.
I love that. That is such a great life lesson. Anything else?
I just think it's nice when no matter how bad your day is, you come home and these guys are happy to see you, and that's just a good message that maybe we could walk away with.
Absolutely. And as far as selling property, do you find that a lot of people buy houses and yards based on their dog or their pet? Tell us about that.
You know what, though? I mean, a lot of people do. They put their animals before even their children, which is, it can be a good thing, but I think there are certain things they look at, like the yard space, but then they don't think about an area in the home that can be dedicated for the dog, right. Somewhere that they can just tuck away and have that as their safe zone. So that they sort of have to think about their pets when they buy.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You have to make smart decisions based on your use of the home. And if you have 5 giant 200-pound dogs tearing through there, you don't want to have a soft hardwood. You want to find a solution that's going to work.
Right. Well, I love that you said safe zone. I love that you're wonderful pet owners, and thank you so much for talking with us. Hi, Justin. I'm Megan Blake with Pet Life Radio. Welcome to our show. I know. I'll come stand over here. And we're with Justin Silver from Dogs in the City. Hey, Justin.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Who do you have here?
This is Boona. This is my Pitbull Lab mix, and this is her first time on television, unlike my other dogs who are professionals.
Well, she's doing great. Look how calm she is.
She's very calm.
Yeah.
She's looking for a place to pee, but maybe on stage she's saving it for.
So, Justin, your dog here has never been on television. There's a huge crowd here, and she's so calm. I know that you train people, you train dogs. What are your secrets for today?
There's bacon in my pocket. That's the people too.
I love that.
I give it to people and I give it to the dogs. That's how I sedate them.
So how long have you been working with dogs?
I've been working with dogs for about 12 years. I started a charity for dogs about 7 years ago, a dog walking route 10 years ago when I was in New York City, which then evolved to, the training company and then the TV shows and the books. So things just happen very organically
Very cool.
for me.
And congratulations. So what is your charity? Tell us about it.
Funny for Fido, which comics stand up for... Hang on, the barking dog is barking. It's Funny for Fido, comics stand up for homeless animals. It's the best comics in the country, whether it's Jim Gaffigan and Amy Schumer, and we get together and do these big benefits, and all the money goes to the rescue shelters. We do it in New York and in Los Angeles. So
say the name of it so we can look it up.
Funny for Fido.
Funny for Fido.
Funnyforfido.org, and also thelanguageofdogs.com is my other information.
I love it. Thank you for bringing us all this wonderful information for dogs, and I believe animals are healers and teachers. What have you learned from the dogs?
Oh, man. My next book is called Everything I've Ever Needed to Know I Learned from Dogs.
Yeah,
all the self-help I need, I hear myself saying on sessions when I'm working with people and their dogs. So there's not
100%.
any... It's what haven't I learned from dogs.
100%. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
And coming up, I see a Dog of the Year nominee. His name is Hank, and I really want to talk with them because Hank's story is so amazing. He was abandoned and practically left for dead in the stadium ticket office during training for the baseball team, the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, he's on the brink of death, and this ballpark pup captured millions of hearts. People printed T-shirts, buttons, everything they could think of in his name to raise money for shelter pets. He's the unofficial mascot of the Milwaukee Brewers, and here they come.
Hi, Marty and Jonah and Hank. Hank is nominated for Dog of the Year. Welcome to Pet Life Radio, a Super Smiley adventure.
Thank you so much.
Hi. So tell me, what is Dog of the Year? What does that mean?
Well, this was a new concept to us, but one that we are thrilled exists. We were contacted several months ago by the CW indicating that they had been following a couple dogs over the last year. Who knew? Who had found a special place into people's hearts, and Hank was one of those dogs.
Wonderful. And what is Hank's special gift? How does he get into people's hearts? What is his persona?
It's truly magical. Hank was a stray dog of 10 months ago, and it's almost like every day he just is grateful for, the fact that he has been rescued and that he's with people. So he's as calm and as sweet and loving as you can imagine. And our fans, the Milwaukee Brewers fans, have absolutely fallen in love with him, as has the entire city and our family.
Well, I love that, and I love that he's a rescue. Our show is all about pet adoption and rescue. I have horses, dogs, cats, everybody. So what would you tell people about adopting pets if they want a purebred or a puppy? What do you tell them? What do you have a message?
Well, I will tell you, Hank, when we adopted him, was sick as can be. He didn't look like that phenomenal dog. Anybody that Googles him or looks him up will see that he is this gorgeous white dog now.
He's beautiful.
We actually have, through Hank, donated almost $200,000 to the Wisconsin Humane Society through the charity work he does, and we have a very, very close relationship with them. So please go take a look and see what you can see. It's amazing how they wash up.
It is. And also, they can also find purebreds at shelters as well and rescues, right?
Absolutely. I mean, people give up dogs for all sorts of reasons, from someone that passes away, unfortunately, or someone that just can't be in their home any longer. And so it's amazing the nature of the dogs you will find at the Humane Society. So take a look. It is, you can find, frankly, any size or breed you're looking for if you're patient.
Absolutely, and I agree with you. I love Hank. He's such a sweet little baby. You're such a sweet little doggy, and thank you so much, Hank, for speaking for adopted dogs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And now I see Twilight Films' Nikki Reed running by me, and she's under an umbrella. I'm going to go see if I can catch her.
Nikki Reed, good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. 9 animals. Yeah. 4 dogs, 3 cats, 2 horses. Yeah.
Oh, listen, I have horses too. Have they taught you anything in life?
Oh, sure. I've had them my whole life since I was 2.
And what have you learned from them?
Oh, just a different form of communication.
I love that. Nikki Reed, thank you. Good luck tonight. It's wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
Ben, I'm here with Bill Berloni and the dog from Annie. How wonderful.
Yes, we're so happy to be here. We just flew in from New York.
Oh, well, welcome to sunny Los Angeles.
Yes, Hollywood came to New York to shoot Annie, and we've come back here to see the awards.
Oh, I love this. I love this. And how did she get, is this a she or a he?
Yes.
How did she get picked for the film?
They asked me to find a dog for the film, and we found her in a shelter 6 months before we started shooting.
Bless you for getting a shelter
Yes.
dog.
All the dogs we train are shelter dogs, and I trained the original Sandy in the very first production of Annie, so I created the role of Sandy on Broadway. So to be able to do the movie 37 years later is like a full cycle.
I remember reading about you and Sandy years and years ago. Well, bless you for this, and bless you also for shouting it out for shelter dogs. Could you talk about that a little bit, how the shelter dogs are so fabulous?
Well, the original Annie, I was 19 years old, and a shelter dog changed my life, and it's been a career for me. So every movie, every Broadway show, we always use shelter dogs and then use the publicity to help show people that this dog was a star before I got her, and anybody could have adopted her before I did.
Right.
And that's what I want people to think about when they go to shelters, that they're all gems, and they're just waiting for their chance.
These are perfect words. They are all gems, and they really lighten and enlighten our hearts, right?
Absolutely. And, in this case, she's a star on the screen, but, she's a star in our life now, and she's got a forever home.
Well, thank you, and bless you for your work. I can't wait to see Annie and see her.
Right.
And I'm here on the red carpet with Peanut and Peanut's person, Holly Chandler. And Peanut is so adorable, but Peanut is known as the ugliest dog in the world. Is that right?
That is correct, yeah.
But I think all dogs are beautiful, and her teeth are just wonderful. Now, how did she does look very unusual, I have to say. How did she end up looking this way?
He was set on fire.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, Peanut.
It's fine. He was set on fire as a puppy, and so we entered the World's Ugliest Dog contest to raise awareness for animal abuse because, of course, that's what happened to him. And so we've been very fortunate to be able to win and share his story and be able to have the opportunity to just spread awareness. It's been wonderful.
And that is absolutely so important. One of my dogs, Super Smiley, our show's called A Super Smiley Adventure, and one of his friends, Susie, was set on fire as well, and she's a spokes dog and helped to change the laws. So we so admire what you and Peanut are doing. Where are you based in the United States? Where is your outreach?
Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh, really? Yes. Susie's in North Carolina, too. You might even know them.
Who? What's the dog's name?
Susie.
Oh, what's the owner's name?
Donna Lawrence.
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah, and they have a film. But anyway, back to Peanut, because that's why we're here. So I think Peanut is so adorable. I keep wanting to call him or her. Is he doing all right now? Is his skin better? Is he doing well?
Well, scar tissue is very thin. So, with his allergies, sometimes he'll scratch himself and injure himself. So I have to doctor him up a little bit every once in a while. But other than that, he is completely healthy.
And he looks adorable. Can he see all right? His eyes look a little different, too.
No, it actually burned his lips and his eyelids off.
Yeah,
so that's
different.
Yeah, that's why he can't close his eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, we want to wish you the best of luck winning tonight because we so admire your mission, admire what you do, and I think Peanut is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Say thanks, Peanut.
Bye, baby. Bye. Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank, and welcome to a Super Smiley Adventure on Pet Life Radio. Now, so you're here tonight. Do you have dogs at home?
I used to. Oh, look at that dog with the wheels.
I know. We're looking at a little doggy here with just two back legs. We're going to talk with them in a minute. So, Robert, I can tell from that.
I love dogs. Yeah,
animals.
I used to have an Akita and a Great Pyrenees.
So tell me, you were just drawn to this little dog here. What is it that touches that animals? Why do animals touch our hearts so deeply?
I don't know. I mean, I think it just shows our humanity. I mean, in life I've learned if people don't like dogs, I usually don't like them.
I like that a lot.
It's true.
I agree with you. And it's interesting that you said dogs show us our humanity. Isn't that kind of an interesting statement? Because they're not humans.
Though. They're not human. They were put here for us to take care of them.
I agree. And it seems to me that they have a connection with spirit that's almost purer than people sometimes. Would you
I
agree
agree.
with that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I believe that animals are healers and teachers. What have you learned when you had your dogs? What have animals taught you?
Wow, peace. Yeah, they calm me down. Yeah.
Good. Thank you. And I love Shark Tank.
Oh,
thank you so
very
much. Bye. I love Shark Tank. It's one of my very, very favorite shows, and that was so cool to meet Robert Herjavec. I love him. And you all might have heard that he kept noticing and looking down at a little dog coming down the red carpet. She is a little special needs dog who is missing her front legs, and she has this cool little cart that helps her move around freely, and she is nominated for the world's best underdog. And I hear that she also works with humans who are struggling with physical challenges, and she then becomes their inspiration. And here she comes. So I'm here with Ashley and Turbo Roo, and Turbo Roo is the sweetest little doggy here. Turbo Roo was born with two back legs and no front legs, right, Ashley?
Yep, that's basically a lady brought him into my work. I work at a downtown vet in Indianapolis, and basically she needed to focus more on the other puppies than Turbo. So she needed somebody else to give him more care, and that's how we ended up with him.
And so Turbo is a wonderful spokesdog for special needs dogs, right?
Yes. He's gone from, being a foster dog, having no home, to, being adopted, and now he's international at this point, spokesdog for handicap pets, and we've also started a company to help other dogs right now just in the United States get 3D printed carts as well.
I love this, but we had a dog with 3 legs, and I had a cat with diabetes for almost a decade, and they just give so much love.
Yes.
And actually, it almost makes you focus more and appreciate them even more. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take that much more, but it's worth every minute, basically.
Right. When I said
care of
focus more, I meant from your heart almost focuses more. That's
Yes.
what I meant. Not more work, but
Gotcha.
but more. I don't know. Just more
love. More love.
There's something about it. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for sharing Turbo. Thank you for your mission, and bless you for what you do.
Thank you so much.
And we're here on the red carpet with Bethany, Clover, and River. And Clover is just such a sweet dog. She's big and cuddly, and I just want to hug her. But I understand from Bethany that she does some very serious work. Is that right?
Yes, she's a true life-saving dog. She is a diabetes alert dog. She's trained to work for my 6-year-old son, River. She can detect based on the scent of his breath whether his blood sugar is too high or too low. And she has caught him several times in pre-seizure states, and that has saved his life, truly.
We love that in Clover. And my dog, Super Smiley, was the spokesdog for the Hero Dog Awards, and there were so many heroes that were represented. And Clover is indeed one of those heroes. Would you speak to my listeners about how animals can be true lifesavers? And Clover is an example, just how so many do this.
Right. It's amazing the talent dogs have. Her nose is so much smarter than the technology that we can buy to help River. So she's irreplaceable. She's an integral part of our team in caring for our son, and we just couldn't live without her at this point.
I love the words you use, integral part of our team, because dogs are an integral part of our families. And for me, for my soul, I feel like they're literally a part of my spirit. Do you believe that?
I mean, I adore her for the obvious reasons that she's loving and cuddly, but she cares about my son the way I do. She has as much urgency in his health needs as I do, and for that, I can't even describe to you the amount of love we have for her.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. She's a wonderful representative for Hero Dogs, Bethany and Clover, and welcome to a Super Smiley Adventure on Pet Life Radio. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
And G. Hanelius, am I saying your name correctly?
Yeah,
yes,
wow,
G.
good job.
Thank you, G. Hanelius from Dog with a Blog here on Pet Life Radio. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, now we're so excited. First of all, your show is just rocking. Tell us what it's like working on your show.
Thank you. It's so much fun. We have lots of animals on our show.
Yeah?
So it's a blast.
So what kind of animals have you worked with?
Oh my gosh, the list is endless. We've had a 600-pound pig. Yeah, we've had parrots, we've had chicks, we've had numerous dogs, cats, hamsters.
And do you get to work hands-on with him, like lead him around or sit with the pig or whatever?
Yeah.
Were you in the scene with the pig?
The pig, I was holding him for all of the scenes, and they had to put a big pile of pig food underneath him so he would sit still.
But actually, you know what?
Scenes.
I've learned that pigs actually like to eat very healthy. Were they giving him carrots and nice things like that?
Yeah, they were giving him like vegetables and like grains.
Isn't that interesting?
So it is interesting.
Okay, now the reason that we're here today, we're at the World Dog Awards.
Yes.
So what are you doing here this evening? Tell us about tonight.
Tonight I am presenting an award for Celebrity Dog Selfie, and also Stan from my show is up for an award for Top TV Dog. So here to support and present.
Wonderful. And do you have any dogs at home? Any pets at home? Tell me about your personal pets.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs. I have Shumai, who is a Shiba Inu, and Chihuahua, who's named Chocolate, and he's a miniature pinscher Chihuahua mix.
Those are cute little dogs, aren't they? Those min pins. They look so little, but when you pick them up, they're solid. They're like little bricks, aren't they?
He's like a little sausage, kind of.
That's right. That's right. Now, I believe animals are healers and teachers. Have your animals taught you anything? Your little min pin or your little doggies?
Yeah,
what have you learned?
they're so sweet. I always find that Chocolate, my dog, he loves attention, so he loves being pet. But while I'm petting him, it's like healing for me. Like he's so comforting
exactly.
and sweet. Yeah,
they just have that energy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on Pet Life Radio.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you.
And next on the red carpet is Cooper. We've all seen the cute dog from the Budweiser commercials. Hi, sweet Cooper.
Hey.
And this is...
I'm Karen from Studio Animal Services.
And Karen, so you work with lots of animals, is that correct?
Yes, that is true.
And do you place them in commercials? Is that what you do?
We do, mostly commercials. We do a lot of film, television. But we loved this spot because it had such a great message.
Tell us about the message. Share the message with our listeners.
The message was that don't drink and drive, because it's about Cooper, who is waiting for his master to come back, and he waits all night. He's very anxious, and finally his master does come back in the morning because he did not drink and drive. So
very good.
He comes back because he did not drink and drive. So.
And one of our messages is that animals are healers and teachers, and what you just said is that they also are great deliverers of messages. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would. I think that was one of my favorite commercials of all times, because it wasn't just about the product. It was about making the right decisions.
And working with all of these animals, what have they taught you? What are some of the lessons you've learned?
A lot of patience.
Yes.
And it just fills my life with love. So
I think that sums it up. Well, thank you so much for bringing Cooper down the green carpet. Have a great day. Bye, Cooper baby. Bye-bye. Hi, Kevin. And I'm Kevin Zegers from Gossip Girls. Hi, Kevin.
Good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you. Welcome to a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio.
Yes, thank you.
Now tell me about this little baby you have here in your
This is Nugget. He's sniffing your microphone right now. He's 3 years old. We got him at a shelter. He was on a kill list about 3 years ago. So
Can I pet him?
Yeah, of course.
Well, okay, I'm scratching the baby's chest here.
Yeah, he likes to be touched. He's freaked out by all these lights and all these people. We have an 18-year-old dog at home, my wife and I, who's blind, so we obviously couldn't bring him. He would have been terrified by all this, but this is Nugget.
So tell us about all my animals are rescues.
Yeah.
And obviously you're into this as well. Could you say why we should rescue animals?
Well, because why not? Every time I go into a place to adopt or there's too many dogs and cats and pets out there already that we don't need to perpetuate and keep making more of. And he's, I have no idea what he is.
Oh, but
Probably
you know what?
A mix of 100 different things.
I love that. And my dog is also a mix. He rocks being a mutt. And I say he's the one of a kind. Because some people say there are only 20 of my dogs in the country.
Yeah.
My dog's the only one in the whole world,
I've never met a dog like Nugget before. So
yes, absolutely.
He's got big brown eyes, and he's the love of my life. Besides my wife.
Gotta put that in there. So I believe animals are healers and teachers. What has Nugget taught you?
Nugget has the best attitude of any person, dog, anything I've ever met in my whole life. He's just unflappable and just constantly makes my wife and I feel fantastic. So he travels with us. He goes everywhere with my wife and I.
I love traveling with animals.
Yeah. So every time we're away and I travel a lot for business and work, he's like the current that runs through my life.
Current that runs through your life. How beautiful. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us on
much.
Pet Life Radio. And I'm with Ron Davis and Mr. Tillman. Hey, Ron, welcome to Pet Life Radio.
Thanks for having us.
And so we see you all around the country doing all kinds of events. What has Tillman been doing lately?
Wow. Let me think. Just the usual. We did some stuff in New York recently with Natural Balance, and he's going up to the state capitol next week. And then
what's he doing at the capitol?
We're skateboarding for it's a big pet fair type thing.
Awesome, really awesome.
Congressmen and state senators and all that
stuff.
Oh,
hobnobbing.
Yeah, he's big wig.
Oh, wow, Mr. Tillman, I'm impressed. And what about, you mentioned Super Bowl? What's up?
He's doing the Fan Fest there. He's doing a little skateboarding demo. Not the actual Super Bowl, but the Fan Fest outside, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Perfect for Tillman. Well, thank you again for joining us tonight. Are you presenting?
No, he's in a category tonight. He's in the hot dog category.
Mr. Tillman, good luck tonight, baby. You totally deserve it. There you go. Good baby. Good boy. Awesome. Tillman, thank you for joining us on a Super Smiley adventure. And Ron, it's always great to see you.
Good to see you.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coming down the green carpet are 3 dogs and a cat. Bodie is the menswear dog, Harley the twerking dog, and Hanzo the surf dog.
And I'm here on the red carpet with another dog. I keep saying red carpet. It's the green carpet for the animals on Pet Life Radio on a Super Smiley adventure with Bodie and Bodie's people. Now, Bodie is nominated for an award, right?
He was nominated for Most Popular. He's known as the menswear dog. He dresses
what dog?
The menswear dog.
The menswear dog. Okay.
His whole thing is he dresses in menswear and takes beautiful photos.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And do you put these on Instagram, or how did he get so popular?
Well, we were kind of like any other dog owners. We like to try things on our dogs. So one day we were bored, so we took his clothes and, put some on him. And he sparked. He started posing for us, and we were like, he's a natural. So it started from there. We took a few more photos. We're both designers, so we just designed a
That's very cool. So Bodie can also help you with your business.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, and he's it's weird because he's getting called to do campaigns like fashion campaigns. It's just such
Of
wacky.
course he is. Of course he is. Well, good luck tonight. And Bodie, it's wonderful to meet you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and I'm here with Lisa and Harley, and everybody knows Harley from YouTube. Harley is the twerking dog. Am I allowed to say that? Tell me about Harley.
Yeah, we're allowed to say that. He twerks to Eminem. He can be found on YouTube. He dances to Shake That. He's got almost 6 million views.
Wow. Is he going to be dancing tonight?
He's not. He's a little shy.
Hi, baby. He looks like the cutest little doggy. And tell us about Harley. Where did he come from?
We got Harley when he was 5 weeks old. We brought him home, and he got the name because he always growled and thought he was big, but he's got little man syndrome, of course. So,
well, have fun tonight at the show, and thank you for joining us on a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Hi there. Welcome to Pet Life Radio and a Super Smiley adventure. I understand we have Hanzo here, right?
This is Hanzo, the samurai surf dog.
Hanzo, the samurai surf dog. Oh my gosh, and I love your outfit. Let me explain to everybody. We've got 2 samurais, a human and a dog here. And does he actually surf?
He is. He's a surfing champion, and he's been surfing for about 7 years now.
Oh, wonderful. Isn't it amazing how dogs can really integrate themselves into our lives?
Unbelievable. And the amazing thing, there's about 80 surf dogs in Southern California.
That's right.
Amazing.
I love it. Well, thank you for bringing Hanzo on a Super Smiley adventure. Hi, Melissa. I'm Megan Blake with Pet Life Radio. Welcome to a Super Smiley adventure.
Thank you.
And this is Melissa Peterman from Reba, the amazing show we all love.
And Baby Daddy. Season 4 premieres Wednesday on ABC Family.
Wonderful. Congratulations on that. And so who do you have here tonight?
I have Janet, my dog. We've had her since she was a baby. She's 11. We got her at the Pasadena Humane Society.
Bless you for that.
And we have another rescue dog at home as well, Junior. And we just love Janet. She's the best dog ever.
So I believe animals are healers and teachers. What has she taught you?
Patience, and that...
That's always the first one.
Well, they do. I mean, dogs have unconditional love, so they teach you to be, that they always have I don't know, now I'm babbling. What Dana has taught me is that take a moment to lay down and pet your dog, and everything is better. Your day is always better if you take a moment to snuggle with your pet.
That is absolutely the very, very best messaging. And have you worked with Janet on set? Does she ever come visit or stay in your room and help you relax?
She doesn't. I don't really bring her to work because usually when I'm at work, I'm working too much.
And then when you go home, you relax with Janet, right?
And Janet's kind of got the life. She's got a big yard. She's got Daddy at home that walks her every day. So I think she prefers being at home anyway.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Melissa Peterman, and we love your shows.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, and thank you for being
so
on
much.
a Super Smiley adventure.
You got it. I love it.
Hi, Catherine Schwarzenegger. Beautiful. You look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to a Super Smiley adventure.
Thank you.
And you're an author. Tell us about your book.
Well, I've done 2 books. My first book was on body image, and my second book was on advice for recent college graduates. So I'm into both those topics. And
tonight we're here for the animals.
Yes,
the dogs,
tonight
right?
we're here for the dogs. Yes, and I have my own dog that I recently rescued last year, so I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I believe animals are healers and teachers. What has your dog taught you?
He's taught me a lot of the time how to be patient, and he's taught me a lot about responsibility and about unconditional love.
I love that. Unconditional love, that's the best. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye. And I'm here with Binniger and Punchik, and Binniger is the person. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Shaheen.
Shaheen, and welcome to a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio. And you have a kitty cat here. Hi, baby. Now, why is a cat? I think this is the World Dog Awards. What's going on here?
So he's nominated for most dog-like cat, and
He's pawing me.
Yeah, he was.
Well, we wish you that. No, what makes him like a dog?
Oh, so he does car rides, and he loves it. He loves going out, and he acts like a dog. So that's why he got nominated for the most dog-like cat in the show.
And I want everyone to know he's very, very calm. He is just having the best time. He's been pawing my hand very gently, and I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
on
you
Super
so
Smiley Adventure.
And I love that a cat is here at the World Dog Awards. Super Smiley. Let's take a quick break and we'll go inside, and then we're going to come back with the scoop on the dogs who won the World Dog Awards. Smiley, can you wait? Good boy.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back, right after we kibble a little with our sponsors.
Calling all pet product manufacturers and pet experts.
Let the public relations and marketing professionals at Whitegate PR get you featured in the news. I'm Dana Humphrey at Whitegate PR, and we have been specializing in pet product PR for over 10 years and can get your brand featured in the media, from TV to radio to print to blogs. You can find out more at www.whitegatepr.com.
It's designerpetsweaters.com, the latest fashion trends for our furry friends. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit designerpetsweaters.com to order your four-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. designerpetsweaters.com.
They are my friends, they are my children, they are the furry goodness and gifts. They are my family, they understand me, that's how I love my pets.
I Love My Pets, the new single by Mark Winter, available on iTunes.
Having a rough day? Longing for the dog days of summer? Think your fun furry friend lives a dog's life? Well, find out everything you're begging to know as Pet Life Radio presents It's a Doggy Dog World with pet expert and award-winning author Liz Palaika, Kate Abbott, and Petra Burke. Every dog has his day, and you'll find out how to make your dog's day fun and rewarding. Every week, on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com. Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Jane Lynch, and I'm on a super Smiley adventure. Woof, woof.
And we're back on a super smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio. I'm Megan Blake at the World Dog Awards, the Possum CW television special hosted by George Lopez and airing on the CW network Thursday, January 15th at 8 p.m. We're now off the green carpet. We're inside the studio right now with a huge studio audience. Lots of dogs, lots of awards, and Hank the ballpark dog, who we met on the green carpet, has some news.
And the World Dog Awards has just ended, and I'm here with Marty and Hank and Jonah. And Marty, we interviewed you earlier, and you won. Congratulations.
We did. What a crazy, wonderful night. Crazy, wonderful night.
And the other nominees, can you just quickly recap who they were? Do you remember them all?
I remember most of them, because I won't lie, I voted for some of the other ones. We had...
for Mayor Duke.
Mayor Duke. Mayor was a dog who was a mayor of a town, okay?
Right. And then we had Peanut.
And I love Peanut. Peanut was a little dog that was burnt, voted the ugliest dog, but we love little Peanut, too.
Oh, we love Peanut, and I was a big fan of Peanut.
Yeah.
But they share a lot of the same causes we do.
They do.
And then there was the show dog, who was a great story. He became a show dog. I think.
Oh, yes. They called that the Cinderella story.
Exactly.
And then there's the television host. What was his
Andy
name?
Cohen's dog. Exactly.
That was a
my gosh, Hank, you beat a movie star dog.
A movie star dog.
That's exactly right.
But we love Hank, and I have to tell you, I was so happy that Hank won because of his story. And I don't think we went into details. Could you quickly tell our listeners the story about Hank, how he was found in the ticket office almost dead?
Absolutely. I mean, Hank was about 10 months ago now. He was found on one of our back practice fields at our spring training facility and brought into our ticket office.
And this is in Milwaukee,
No,
right?
actually, that was in Phoenix. And that's where our spring training site is in Phoenix.
Okay. And what team is this?
The Milwaukee Brewers.
Got it. Okay.
And he was found there. Our players and coaches and Tyler Barnes, our PR director, saw him, and they're all dog lovers, and I'm so grateful that they are. They saw him, and he was so sick. I mean, he was in really, really bad shape. And they scooped him up and took him to the vet. And he had, if I even started listing, he looked horrible. His hair was falling out. He had his black streak down his back, almost like he had been hit.
He was near death.
He was truly near death.
Yes.
He had lots and lots of ticks. And they scooped him up, and then his personality sort of took over from there.
Right.
I think the intention was entirely for him to go back and be adopted, or for his original family to come and find him and claim him. But nobody came forward. And at that point, we decided we were going to take him in and bring him back to Milwaukee. And let me tell you, fans have reacted crazy amazing
And these
ways.
are the Milwaukee Brewers
They
fans,
are.
not
They
just
are.
Hanks fans. These are the major fans.
They
right?
really are.
So
and
what
they're
happened when you
amazing.
landed? How were you greeted?
It was absolute craziness. I mean,
Tell us
we
what
didn't know
happened.
what to. The airport was literally full. There was like quadruple security, and we got through. There was a cake. The mayor was there. The county exec was there.
Everybody had on the T-shirts.
Oh, they
already,
did. It was
already.
it was unbelievable.
People were climbing on the car. They were trying to open the doors.
To see Hank. Well, and I love that you said also Hank's intention, something about that when he was left. It almost feels like he's a little angel messenger that was just kind of dropped there. It feels that way, doesn't it?
It really does. And, at first you feel like you sound silly saying something like that.
I always say
But it
things like
really
that.
is true. And it's also almost like he understands what happened and what he can do now.
Yes.
And there's something magical about that you
There
just
is.
can't deny. And you know what? As long as we can help other dogs and make people happy, we're going to keep doing that as long as we can.
Well, I love Hank's story. I love what you've done. We so honor your mission and your path. And thank you so much. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. What a fun night. Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm here after the show with Steve Solomon, and Steve is the trainer handler for Mick, who is the dog star of Dog with a Blog. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yes, and I just had my picture taken with him. I'm all starstruck. So your dog, he is just so beautiful and wonderful. What is your secret to getting him to be so happy looking?
Well, you know what? It's just in being patient and consistent with him and just treating him right. You give enough love to an animal and you'll get it back 100-fold.
I agree 100-fold.
Absolutely.
Now tell me, he looks kind of a border collie, shepherdy. What is he?
He's actually a golden retriever husky mix.
I love this. I love this. And often with those genetic tests, you would never guess what the dogs are, and you sort of wouldn't really guess what he is by looking at him, would you?
No, most people think he's a border collie or an Australian
like
mix.
me.
Absolutely, yes. And he was actually rescued 3 months prior to the show starting, believe it or not.
Bless you for rescuing him.
We rescue 95% of our animals.
I love that. I love that. All of my dogs and horses and kitties are rescued, so I love it when there are working dogs out there in the world so people can see how fabulous these rescue dogs are. Do you agree?
Absolutely, and they tend to give you something back. I swear, they just love to give you that affection back.
So I believe animals are healers and teachers. I think I've always learned something from my animals. So can you tell me what you've learned from working with him?
Well, among hundreds of things that I've learned from him, the most special moment in our lives together, being that he was a rescue, and he was actually an abused dog when we got him. He never wagged his tail, and once he wagged his tail, I realized, oh my God, he is so happy, and it just gave me such a fulfillment that I learned that if you just put the time and patience into an animal, you'll get so much back.
I agree. And also, if you put the time and patience in, they will tell you what they need, right? It's the abused ones. They will tell you.
Absolutely, and I think it's 100% true. I mean, I've learned so many things from animals in my career and when Mick came along, he taught me so much as how to be patient and just, if you just nurture that mind and that behavior in that animal and just take care of them, they'll give it to you back tenfold, and you can learn so much from them. It's amazing.
I agree with you. And thank you so much for bringing him to the screen so everyone can see him. And thank you for bringing a rescue dog to the screen also so he can be a role model for everyone else going out looking for a pet.
Absolutely, and I will always bring a rescue over anything else.
I agree. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Pleasure.
And the World Dog Awards have been amazing. Rescued dogs, service dogs, a dog who was the town's mayor. Yes, the citizens actually elected him as mayor. Funny DJ dogs, a cat who acts like a dog, and all the dog-loving celebrities. Thank you to the CW, to George Lopez, and to the World Dog Awards for inviting Pet Life Radio's A Super Smiley Adventure to cover your show. I loved who we met today and what we heard, and one of my favorite quotes was from Mick the Dog's Steve Solomon, who said, "Be patient and consistent and give love and you will get it back 100-fold." Super Smiley gives that 4 paws up. So we want to invite everybody to be sure to tune in to CW Thursday, January 15th at 8 p.m. for the World Dog Awards. Smiley and I will be watching. And come visit us on Facebook at Super Smiley and me at facebook.com/Megan Blake. And we can't say goodbye without thanking our super possum producer and the co-founder of Pet Life Radio. We wouldn't be here without you, Mark. So a huge Super Smiley shout out and thank you to Mark Winter, our super producer. Thank you, Mark. And from all of us here at Pet Life Radio on A Super Smiley Adventure, we hope you all love your adventures with all your pets. I'm Megan Blake, and until next time, woof and super smiles.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.